to another episode or night of Commander Petty. You guys bring your eyes, we bring the petty. It's not actually our catchphrase, but it's going to be now. So we are joined and be very happy to be joined by some lovely folks over from Play EDH. We have Once and Sen both joining us tonight. We kind of have like a mirror thing going on here. We have a Ced and a Sen, and we have two Deriks. So, not saying that alliances are going to be formed, but it might happen. So, we'll get straight into the deck intros and everything. Kind of get a little peek as to what we'll be playing, and then we'll get right into the game. So, Ced, you have been randomly selected to go first now. No, you're trying to get your little pregame, your pregame meal in, pregaming a little bit for us. But you got a quick intro for us?
Yeah, so I'm bringing Yurlok, the Thrasher. That's his new official name. Um, I think we're just gonna do a lot of thrashing and probably playing it in the worst way. I'm giving Vial Smasher mana, I'm giving Vito mana, and I'm giving Kykar mana. So we'll see what happens.
All right, we got Once coming up next with Vito.
All right. Yep. So I will be playing Vito, Thorn of the Duskrows. He is a Sanguine Bond on a body. This is all a mono black life gain and drain, as well as being able to use my life as a resource, because obviously being life gain, I can very easily use it as a life source by using Crick or going really deep with an Adnaz or even using the newly printed Peer into the Abyss, with the main win con being just really big beats and drains, or just my graveyard full after Peer into the Abyss, a living death with all of the staples of like Gary and Ayara entering the battlefield, as well as a good old Massacre Worm should do some work over on Sen's board. So yeah, I'm excited. I love this deck. I really like it. I've been tuning it for a bit.
I'm excited to get killed by it. I look forward to the living death is one of my favorite ways to die in Magic, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And then I'm going to be doing my weekly playing of Vial Smasher Kraum. I promise I have other decks, but I just don't want to play them sometimes. This is more of the same. I did make a few tweaks. I'm trying to put as many kind of Commander classics of things like Insurrection and stuff like that of that nature in the deck to kind of just try to win in a big, explosive ball of fire. Yeah, and we'll see if it works. And then Sen, what do you got over there?
All right, I've got here my Kykar Winds Fury deck. A very popular commander that I try to play in a slightly different way. We're going with equipments, using the spirits to equip things, help pay the costs, equip things onto Kykar, go for the big Voltron swings with a nice control package to back it up. And if I can't seem to keep Kykar around, there's always the backup plan of throwing those equipments on my spirits and playing a value game. So I'm looking forward to playing against you guys and seeing what you got.
Very much also enjoying the mental picture of a bird flying around with swords bonking us on
like
the head.
10 swords on, giant hammer, flimsy little arms.
Yeah, Kykar is apparently swole. He's been spending a lot of time in the gym to carry all that equipment. All right, then does everybody have some? And then does everybody have keepable hands, or are we still kind of still finding that?
I'm ready
to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, Ced. Since you cheated and decided to go first, you start us off.
Yeah, I've actually been going first like for the past few weeks, so I'm hoping to keep that cheating up. So. I'm gonna draw first. Going to play a forest, then I'll pass turn.
Okay, Vito.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will go ahead and play a Polluted Delta, tap, crack it, losing a life to go get a swamp, and pass.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna draw, and I'm just gonna play a Blood Crypt tapped, and I will pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm just going to put down a Humble Axeguard Armory tapped and pass.
Ooh, even the lands are on flavor.
Yeah. Draw for turn. Play a swamp and Let's get an early game Conqueror's Flail out there.
Ooh.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play another snow-covered swamp. I will then tap 2 for a Dark Confidant,
Oh.
and I will go ahead and pass.
We'll untap and draw. Bob is here. That's not
Bob's
bad.
here to play, boys.
I'll play an
Do we
island.
like the new art on Bob or do we like the old art?
I like the old art personally, but the old art does kind of look. I feel like it looks cooler. I just love the old because Bob was one of the cards based off of one of the player rewards things, correct? Or the championship rewards, whatever it was.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yep.
I have a soft spot for all those old, Snapcaster Bob, all those. I'm just gonna play a Mind Stone and pass.
All right, I'll untap, draw for turn. Let's play ourselves Deceive Clouds untapped while there's still time. And then I will tap an Axguard Armory for a Soul Ring. And let's just sneak something over here with a Foretell.
Oh,
After that, I will pass my turn.
why is Dark? I'm assuming because the player the art was based after was named Bob. That would be my only assumption for Dark Confidant, correct?
I actually don't know.
Let me see. This is what Google is for. Let me see.
Deep MTG lore.
MTG Championship lore. There's a whole different fan base for that.
I'll draw.
The wiki says it's affectionately known as Bob, not just Bob.
Play a Forest. Now tap 3 for a Cultivate. Going to go grab a mountain, and I just want to grab 2 mountains, and then I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, it's named after Bob Mayer, Bob Mayer Jr., who the art was based off of.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, trigger Bob. I will reveal a swamp, lose 0 life, then draw a card for turn. I will then go ahead and play a swamp, and let me get these organized. So by art, I will then go ahead and tap 3 for Vito,
Ooh.
and with that, I will pass.
Alright, I'm gonna untap and draw.
Wait, Vito only costs 3? Never
Correct.
noticed that.
He's 2 and a black. That's why it's so good to get him on a turn 1 with a Jeweled Lotus.
Jewel Lotus, we don't play those kind of cards around here.
Let me quickly take it out of my deck then.
Yeah, for us, we changed. We eroded the text on Jewel Lotus to say crack become arch enemy. It's a strict
Not
rule.
entirely unfair.
I want to play a Morphic Pool as my land for turn. And then let's go ahead and just play out a... you know what? I'll just bring out Vial Smasher. Why not? I'll bring Vial Smasher out, and I will pass the turn.
We're talking about becoming arch enemy. Oh boy.
I will untap and draw.
Vial Smasher.
All right, since it seems as popular to cast our commanders, I'm gonna go fetch something with red so I can cast Kykar. Let's go grab ourselves. I've got a lot of white here. Let's go grab ourselves a tropical island or volcanic island. I can't play tropical island in this deck. That would be cheating.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Ha.
Say Yurlok's late to the party.
I'm gonna try to do some other things first before he starts giving people mana.
Probably smart.
All right. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, floating the 1, and play Kykar. Then let's just spend the remaining 1 to cast a Skull Clamp.
Ooh.
I will trigger Kykar and get a Spirit, and then I will... let's just sack the Spirit to equip Kykar with the Skull Clamp. Just a little insurance in case he gets blown up before it gets back to my turn. All right, with that, I will pass.
Untap. Need to get a creature on the board. Jeez. I'll draw for the turn. How about we? Uh, how badly do we want to do that? So I'll put a mountain out. I'll pay 4 for Keeper of Progenitus.
Ooh.
Our mountains, forests, and plain. Oh crap! I knew I did plains too.
Oh wait. Is it just basics though?
Yeah, just basics.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't say basics. It just said when the player taps a mountain, a forest, or a plain.
Oh, so yeah, it's not basics. Thanks for the free mana.
Yo,
Yes, thank you
where's
very
the
much.
swamp? What the heck?
Oh man, 2 extra mana per turn. What can I possibly do with that?
This is wonderful. Thank you, Ced. Thank you, Ced.
Right.
Thank you, Ced.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip Conqueror as well, and I will pass the turn.
Untap upkeep, trigger Dark Confidant. I will reveal a Sangromancer, losing 4.
Oh boy.
I'll then go ahead and play a Swamp. And then I will I'll go ahead and pay for said Sangromancer.
Ooh.
So whenever a creature an opponent controls dies or an opponent discards a card, I can gain 3 life. I will then I'll go ahead and pass turn.
All right, I'll untap. Ced, I'm still trying to figure. So the Keeper of Progenitus. Why is Progenitus so biased towards the whole Naya thing? Because from my understanding, it should be 5 colors. It seems like you should just be giving everybody double mana.
You know, if we want to errata that and to include swamps, I would be down.
See, I think that's what we need.
I mean, I don't know too much about the lore around the time Progenitus came around, and all the shards and all that stuff. But to my understanding, they only focused on 3 colors when it came to the shard. So all you getting is 3.
My guess is that judging by just looking at the card, Keeper of Progenitus, it's clearly like a card from Naya, based on what we're looking at here. Because wasn't Progenitus sealed away at one point?
Yeah, it actually says
He's,
on his
sealed away on Naya, of all the different planes that he could have ended up on.
It says on his flavor text, he watches over the valley where Progenitus sleeps, calling signs from its steaming breaths.
Yeah, so it's probably just because it was sleeping on Naya that it only does Naya colors, would be my guess.
See, what I gathered from that flavor text is that Progenitus has stank breath. Because all I got, the steaming breath. I think it's apparently the Keeper is rude about whatever it's protecting. It's telling some truth about it. I'm gonna tap for 3.
Keeper tells it like it is.
Exactly, it's telling the truth. I'm gonna tap for 3 thanks to that Keeper. I'm gonna cast a Burnished Heart, and that will trigger Vial Smasher. We'll just go in turn order for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will be 2. So Ced, thank you for that mana. Take 3 damage to the face.
All right, petty meter is building.
It's filling up. And then nobody's naked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
All right, I get to untap with my Kykar. That doesn't always happen. I'll draw for turn. Let's play ourselves an Ancient Den as land for turn. I'm going to pay 1, 2, and let's pay it like this. Yeah, 3, 4. I'll create 2 red off of my mountain. I'm going to cast a Hammer of Nazan.
Oh, see, that's
that'll trigger and give me a spirit. When Hammer of Nazan enters, if there are no responses,
I'm thinking. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Sure thing.
I am debating.
I'm happy. I do have a Kykar trigger, so if you want to respond before the trigger, that's also fine.
Yeah, with the hammer on the stack, you have 3 mana still up though.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana still up.
Oh, yeah.
before the spirit, at which time I'll have 5.
Yeah, you're good. I forgot about the keeper. So yeah, it resolves. You are good.
Hammer resolves. I will put the equip trigger on Kykar if you want to respond to that.
Nah, you know what? Kykar wants that bird wants that hammer. It's good.
All right. I'll pay 1 and sack my spirit and
Trigger
cast.
Sangromancer. I will draw.
yeah.
I will gain 3 life, and I will point the 3 life drain at you, Sen.
Sure thing. 1, 2. That's 2, 3. There we go. So that'll be 2. And I'll cast myself a Sword of the Animist. Kykar trigger on the stack.
Yes.
If there are no responses, I'll get my spirit. The Sword of the Animist will trigger. Hammer of Nazan will allow me to put it onto Kykar. And you know what? Let's go attacking. It sounds so much fun right now. I'm going to swing Kykar at once because, staff rivalries and whatnot.
Okay.
That's 3.
I will.
Just to give you the numbers, it's 3, 4, 5. How much is it? Plus 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage coming your way, and there is a Sword of the Animist trigger on the stack.
I'll declare no blocks. Takes 7.
Okay. And I will go get a snow-covered mountain from my deck, and afterwards, I think I will be passing the turn.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw. I'm going to play a Woodland Cemetery, which enters untap because I control a swamp or forest. I think it's Yurlok time.
Ooh.
Or is it? Math is going to happen right now. We're going to do 2, 3, 4. No, I don't think I need to do that. 2, 3, 6, 5. 5 mana into the main pool. 2, 4, 5. Yep. Yurlok is here. 1 mana left over.
I don't think you want to spend that. I think you just want to let it burn a little bit.
Pretty sure I want to drop a Nihil spell bomb with that 1.
Oh.
Then how about what else we want to do? 2, 4, 5. I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to explode vegetatively.
All over the field.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab a swamp and a forest. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap upkeep, trigger Dark Confidant. I will reveal an extra planar lens. I will take 3. I will draw for turn. Okay. Believe what I'm going to do is I will tap 3 to play my extra planar lens, and on that I will exile a snow-covered swamp. So snow-covered swamps now tap for 2 black. And I'll go ahead and pass turn. Yeah.
All right, on the end step, I'm gonna crack the Burnished Heart to go ahead and get me some basics. So I'm gonna get
That will trigger Sangromancer. So I will gain 3 life, and I will point the life drain at you.
Sounds good. I mean, it doesn't sound good, but I accept it for now. So that's 3 life. Right?
Yeah, it's 3. That's correct.
Sounds good. All right, let me Shuffle real quick. Alright. Then, let's see what we want to do here. Some stuff going on. Some stuff I'm not necessarily super happy about. Let me go ahead and play a Watery Grave untapped. So, hit myself for 2. And then I will go ahead to... Oh, I forgot that this mountain thing is nice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God, I got so much mana available. I feel like things need to slow down. There's some stuff going on that I'm not a fan of. So let's do this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna cast an Ulamog.
Oof.
And then cast with the trigger on the stack. Let's go ahead and exile the Hammer of Nizan and the Extraplanar Lens.
Sure. Also, with those triggers on the stack.
And Vial Smasher trigger floating also.
With those triggers on the stack, I'm going to pay a tap for 2 blue, because I can't tap for less than that. And I'm really sad to use this now, because I was going to try and do something silly with it later. But I'm going to cast a Mystic Reflection.
Ooh, choosing what?
The next time a non-legendary creature enters the battlefield, let's have it enter as a copy of Keeper Progenitus.
Ooh.
That sounds fun. A spirit might be the smarter thing to do, but I think a Keeper Progenitus sounds more amusing, because I have 2 mountains and a plains.
Alright, so I'm gonna get the Keeper of Progenitus is a 1.
Oh no! This isn't a plains, so it only taps for 1. Thank
Okay.
goodness.
And then Keeper is at a 1/3?
Keeper is a 1/3. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I will get started on my work of art for that, but those 2 exiles triggers are still in the stack.
Oh.
So I'll still hit the lens and the hammer. And then Vial Smasher is gonna trigger for 10. So we'll just go turn order. And that is Ced. Thank you for all that mana. Take 10 again.
We're gonna have some words, man.
Hey, have the words with Vial Smasher. She does not like you right now. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you said about her, but she's coming for you right now. And that is gonna be my turn. I'm gonna get started on my work of art.
Okay. Untap. Let's draw for turn. All right. We'll tap this snow-covered mountain for 3 red. And we'll tap Sea of Clouds for a blue. Let's just get ourselves a Storm the Vault. Trigger Kykar trigger on the stack. Does anybody have any responses? And does anybody need me to tell them about Storm the Vault?
That is when you attack, you get treasures, or one or more creatures attack, you get a treasure, correct?
Deal combat damage to a player.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then at the beginning of the end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts, transform Storm the Vault.
To Tolarian Academy, correct?
Basically, yeah. All right. I think at this point, let's see, Kykar is a 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4. I won't bully once, since he's just lost his lens. I know how that feels. I'm gonna go after Derik, because he just tried to play an Ulamog, and I don't like losing my equipment. So that'll be
which Derik?
Excuse me. Not you once.
Okay.
All right. How big is
that? That's 5/4 in the air.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything in the air, so I will take 5.
Okay, and then I have a sort of the Animus trigger on the stack, and I'll get a treasure when it deals damage to you. So let's go get ourselves a snow-covered island.
Yo, Daquan, what's up? Yes, as you can see. What is that? Do I sound like I'm recording in a bathroom? I hope not.
I
'cause
think
you are.
I will.
Little do you know.
I'll go ahead and tap this ancient den. Oh yeah, I got a treasure. So combat damage was dealt. I'll tap this ancient den for 1, and let's equip one of my spirits of the skull clamp, which will give a sangromancer trigger.
Yep. I will point that at you, Sen, so I'll gain 3 life.
Okay.
And you will lose 3.
And I will draw 2 cards. Let's see. Did I actually play a land this turn? I don't think I have. So that was off the sword. That was off the sword. That was earlier. That was earlier. That was earlier. And I don't remember. I don't think I played the ancient den. Did I
the
play that
ancient
last
den on
turn?
field last turn. Yeah.
Last turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll play a Tyrite Sanctum as land for turn. And then I think I will move to my end step. I haven't created any extra mana, so I won't take any damage off Yurlok. Yeah, trigger on the stack, Storm the Vault. If there are no responses, it will transform into Vault of Catlacan. Tap, add 1 mana of any color, or tap, add blue for each artifact you control.
Strap it on here, Dan.
Seems decent.
Pass the
Take you
check.
for a ride.
Where's that Armageddon?
Yeah, you know what? I was complaining before the game about Armageddon. I wouldn't be so mad right now. I may have played the Ulamog
Wait,
too early.
How did it transform so fast?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, artifacts. Counts artifacts.
Yep. It counts. So it says at the beginning of your step, if you control 5 or more artifacts. So Skull Clamp is 1, Sword of the Anubis is 2, Treasure is 3, Soul Ring is 4, Ancient Den is 5.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna untap. I have a lot of mana. Kind of scares
That
me.
is a lot of mana. Yeah.
I'll draw.
There's 2 Keeper of Progenitus too. I'm assuming those stack, correct?
They do.
Yeah. So this is you got
Yeah.
whatever. The world is your oyster, Ed.
Yeah, and yeah, the whole game could end right here because I decided to be cheeky. But that's
I'll tap a mountain for. I'll tap a. First, I'll play a force.
Strap it on here, Dan.
I'll tap that force for 3.
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
I'll play Burnish Heart because I need more mana.
can't ever have enough mana.
Strap it on here, Dan.
Uh,
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
let's see. That won't be good.
I'm a little delayed on this with Spice and Dana. What's up? I'm just seeing now you guys enter here. Thank you for hanging out. Just in time for Ced to take a massive dump on us.
if only I had the cards in hand to do so. I'm gonna go to combat. Everyone has stuff. How big is Vito?
Vito is a 1/3.
Vito's a 1/3.
Yeah, we're here on Saturday nights. Definitely. Thank you so much for hanging out, yeah.
All right, Vito, Derik, I'm coming at you with a 4/4.
All right. I will declare no blocks.
Okay.
Take 4 commander damage from Yurlok.
Gotcha. I'm gonna tap this swamp, and I will tap Yurlok to give everyone 3 mana.
Mhm.
And you are not able to spend it because
Conqueror's Flail.
Conqueror's Flail says you can't. Well, you can activate abilities, but you can't cast any spells during his turn.
Yep. So
Okay. Let me know
Take
when
3.
you pass. Are you passing phases now?
No, I'm gonna use that 3 mana myself on Burnished Heart to go get a couple more lands.
Okay.
Yeah, Daquan, thank
that
you again,
will
man. We'll do our best.
that will trigger Sangromancer. I will gain 3, and I will point the 3 drain at you. Said.
Sin or said?
Said. Yeah, Yurlok. Yep.
Once is getting kind of scary over there with that Sangromancer.
Says the man with the Tolarian Academy.
Hey, it's only 5, okay? It's only mana. I've got 3 cards in hand.
Look at the lands I have. I have 3.
He's terrifying over there. He's got
I'm
he's hitting us
passing
for
a
3
priority.
every time something dies. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys.
I'll pass priority on passing phases.
I am going to spend 2 of the mana to activate Tyrite Sanctum. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Kykar, and he becomes a god in addition to his other types.
Oh.
So I will only lose 1.
Okay.
I'll lose 3.
I'll take 3.
Alrighty then. That's all I'm gonna do. Is that all I'm gonna do? That's. Yeah, I have a card in my hand that I don't want to use, but I do want to use. But I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Untap upkeep, trigger Dark Confidant. I reveal a swamp. Take no life. Draw a card for turn. I will go ahead and play said swamp. What should I do?
Oh, Dana, speaking of cold, we had a whole 3 snow sprinkles in Atlanta today, so we completely understand what cold is, right? Right, Seth?
Yeah. So what people don't understand is Atlanta or Georgia has a different type of cold because it'll be like 65 one day, then it'll be like 32 the next day.
Damn.
So people are like, you can't do that.
All right, I will go ahead and pay 4 for a Cosmos Elixir. At the beginning of my end step, I can draw a card if my life total is greater than the starting life total. Otherwise, I gain 2 life. I will go ahead and go to my end step. Trigger Cosmos Elixir. I will gain 2 life. And I will point the life drain at probably Sen, because he's the highest.
Okay. I said I wasn't going to bully you, but I'll start trying to find more ways
trying to
do
keep
that.
everyone on parity here, huh?
Get
Untap.
Get them.
I'm gonna untap. Let me separate my
Honestly, I'm terrified.
what do you call
Sen's
them?
doing
Lands?
over there.
The keeper lands. I will untap and draw. Ooh, I'll play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm gonna crack that to go get another mountain. Because I'm really liking this whole extra mana thing. You know what? I'll get a Steam Vents. I'll take the extra 2. See, if I just hurt myself, you guys will think I'm just harmless and weak over here.
I hurt myself, says the man who just cast an Ulamog last turn.
It looks like a keeper for Progenitus to me. I don't know.
I mean,
know
it
what
was
you're talking about.
on the stack. It was an Ulamog.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have so much mana. I just wish I had something to spend all that mana on. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 4, 5. I'm gonna bring out Kraum. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5. Vial Smasher trigger on the stack for that will turn order again. That is a 6. Yeah, the spike is a 6, so that will go ahead and hit send for 5.
Oh, okay.
Said you finally
1,
escaped.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You finally escaped the Vial Smasher. And then, oof, that does not feel good. And then second, or yeah, before I go to combat, I will go ahead. I'm gonna tap this. I do have to float 1, which is kind of poop. But I'll cast Chandra's Incinerator. For 1 mana. And then I will go ahead and I'm gonna pass the turn. I do have to lose a life though, because I had 1 mana I wasn't able to spend.
Okay, let me just double check what Chandra's Incinerator does. X in the amount of non-combat damage done. Whenever source you control do non-combat damage, deals that damage. Okay, sounds good. No, I can't actually activate that turn because blue. Well, actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3. I'll take 1 damage. Oh, but I can sack a treasure instead. So I'll sacrifice a treasure. Right. This is at your end step, and then I'll tap Axebane. Tap for. We'll just tap it for a lot of blue because I have. No, wait, I don't want to do that. I'll take a whole bunch of damage. We'll just tap
You should
that for a
totally
white.
do that.
So it'll be white, white,
Dangerous.
and then. Oh no! I don't need to do this because I have. This makes 3. My goodness. All right, so I'm going to spend 3 red and a white, and tap and sacrifice Axeguard Armory to go get an aura and/or equipment card, and put them into my hand, and then shuffle.
Oh, it's and or. Ooh.
And/or, yeah.
Tricky.
So, let's see. That seems like it's a smart choice. I know we're getting all that glitters because that's like the only aura in my deck.
Seems pretty good.
And then do we get this or do we get this? They're both so good. I think we're getting the Sword of Sinew and Steel because that Conqueror's Flail has to go. I can't do anything about what Ced's doing if I can't play spells.
You said you were targeting Derik's artifact, right?
Huh?
Not yet. He's planning on targeting it, but he's grabbing those to hand first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There's that. We're going to untap. We're going to draw for turn. Okay. Let's see what horrible things we can do.
Commander's tagline.
So there's that. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then artifacts. All right. Let's start by making triple blue. I think because it's any mana that land produced. But
Thank you, Russell.
all right. So yeah, we'll make triple blue. I'll pay 2 of it for a Conqueror's Flail. Trigger, get a spirit.
I don't like what this is doing.
I'll pay the 1, and let's pay 1 floating 1 to equip.
Oh gosh.
Gets +1/+1 for each color.
Can I respond to equip?
Yes, you can.
Because before it's equipped, it's still
Yeah. Pretty sure you got a counter spell. I'm gonna make it burn it anyway. Gonna fog this turn.
I'm gonna Dovin's Veto that.
Okay.
Oof,
So-
Dovin's Vito can't be countered. No.
And
good.
Dovin's Veto cannot be countered. No.
Very bueno.
All right. So
So Spice, that mana doesn't emptying happens a lot to me because counting is not my specialty. So you'll probably notice it at least once a turn for me. I don't know about for once in Cent. They might they might be more efficient.
Whatever.
I mean, I also only have 4 black producing lands, so
You don't have to count
it's
very
gonna be real easy for me.
So let's pay a white and then the remaining 1 mana floating for all that glitters. Trigger Kykar Get a Spirit. And then let's how do we want to do this? Do we want to sack and take a whole bunch of damage? I think we don't. So sorry, Tyrite Sanctum, but you're not going to use this turn. That's 1, 2, and then I will. Oh wait, no, because I still have to pay the equip cost here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still only 5 artifacts. All right. So I am going to. But then. See, I'm getting greedy here, and like I really want to do stuff, but I really want to like not die. Shoot, it's more fun to live on the edge. All right, 1, 2, sack spirit.
Okay, trigger Sangromancer. I will. If you don't swing Kykar at me this turn, I won't send it towards you.
He's not swinging it at you anyway.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I cannot promise you that I won't swing Kykar. I apologize.
All right, then yeah, I'll direct it at you.
Sure.
So I'll gain
That's-
3, take 3.
That's fine. I will cast the Sword of Sinew and Steel.
Yeah, I do agree with the paradox engine.
I'm gonna take 6 more, I assume.
Yep. 1,
Um,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, take another 6.
so I will take a total of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who knows if I will even survive until the next turn. Oh, but when I cast those 2, I should have 2 more spirits because I didn't do any of my Kykar triggers, so I apologize, but I started
Yeah, you
with 2
should have 3
spirits, I stacked both of them, I have 3 spirits. My apologies, everyone. I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing Kykar at once.
And it's pro black because of the Sword of Sinew and Steel.
Pro black and pro red. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 power, which should kill you.
That's not a commander.
Yeah,
that's a
because I've
garbage
already
can.
taken 7. Yep. Yep. I've unfortunately got no blocks because Sangromancer is my only flyer, but it is black, so I will die.
Oh no.
Turn it colorless.
Yeah.
Turn it colors.
We're gonna have
Turn it into a
Vial.
morph creature. Just flip it over real quick.
Thanks for the game once. You were
Yeah.
terrifying in spite of your low mana, which is really something to say about Vito.
Yeah.
And Danny, I will say with the paradox engine, I feel like you're more likely to fall asleep during a paradox engine turn than you were to actually interact with it. So I think people just fell asleep, thought it was a bad dream, and then forgot about it. I think that's what most people ended up. That's why
Yeah, I
there's all
typically
the calls to unban it.
I typically started the second game when someone pulled out paradox.
That second game will be done before the turn is.
So one thing to keep in mind, I do have a couple of triggers off the Sword of Sinew and Steel. One is destroy up to 1 target planeswalker. I think there aren't any on board, but one is destroy target artifact. So I'm going to blow up the other Conqueror's Flail.
Woofy.
Boo.
I'm terribly sorry. But that will be my turn.
All right. So we got a murder bird on the field. We need to.
A 1-bird murder.
That's an angry bird, man.
And it's a god too. It's Kefnet in disguise.
It's a god. It's a god.
I think I want to just burn all my mana and kill myself.
Oh no!
Go
You
up
leave
in
poor
a
Derek
glorious puff of smoke. I can definitely fish for an answer. I do, and I'm super late on this. You cast more than 1 spell, so I'm just gonna do my late Kraum trigger draw just because I have no other hope.
Sure, no problem.
But Ced, yeah, if you could, I may be able to try to get into something next turn. I can't make any promises.
I drew a card and it's not going to do anything, so I super sad right now. Actually, I'm going to Nihil Spellbomb Sin's Graveyard,
Okay.
and I'm going to draw a
5
card.
to Dovin's Vito, Mystic Reflection, and Flooded Strand.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to draw a card from the Nihil Spellbomb.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Fishing.
Okay. I drew another card.
That's
Oh no.
You sound confident.
Oh man. All right, so this is gonna be my. Yeah, I got nothing. I think I'm just killing myself this turn.
Wait,
Oh,
just
no.
hold on a little longer for me. We gotta fart before we leave the room. We can't go down like this.
All right. All right. So we can't do it by the end of your turn. I'll kill myself during your end of your turn.
Okay, we'll see. Before you end your turn, are you not casting any spells then right now?
I'll pay 3, and let's see. I'll pay Xaxes 3. Do you need some extra mana?
Yeah, actually, mana would be great right now. I could actually spend it.
All right, I'll pay 4 then. And I'll play Farhaven Elf just to go get another basic land. And I'll use the extra one, and I'll do some Yurlok mana.
Perfect.
So
Then.
3 mana is available to everybody.
Awesome. And then with that mana, before it runs out, I'm gonna go ahead and tap the 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this taps for 3, so 9. And I'm gonna cast the Thassa's intervention where X is 7.
Picking which mode?
Look at the top 7 cards of my library and pray there's an answer in there.
Vial Smasher trigger.
Trigger Vial Smasher for 9. We'll do Ced, your evens. Sen, you'll be odds. Odds. Oh, so Sen, you get hit for 9.
Ouch.
That is actually important. And then I'm gonna look at the top 7. 2.
Yeah.
And Sin, are you doing anything with the Yurlok mana?
6, 7.
Oh no, I don't have
2 into
anything
my
that I can
hand.
do at instant speed with Jund. So I'll go ahead and take 3, and I am gonna die next
I'm also
turn.
dealing.
No
What
doubt.
is Kykar's toughness?
Kygar's toughness is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's not equipped with Skull Clamp, so he's a 17.
Oh, yeah. I'll just hit the 9 because I have the Chandra's Incinerator trigger. I'll just hit one of your spirits for 9.
Okay, I'll go down to 2. Go ahead. Couldn't you just kill me?
No, because Chandra's Incinerator has to hit a creature.
Oh, a creature, right?
Yeah. Or Planeswalker. But
Sure.
has to be a creature or Planeswalker. And then I will go ahead, and that's going to be your turn, Seth.
That Vial Smasher is a cast trigger, but yeah, that's I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, that will be my turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and untap. How many spirits do you have, Sen?
2.
2. Okay. I'm going to untap and draw.
All you got to do is deal 5 damage to me.
Play an island. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tap this for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. Sorry. 3, 6, 9, all red. 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm going to cast for 12. I'm going to cast a Finale of Revelation where X is 10.
Goodness.
So that will trigger Vial Smasher with that trigger on the stack. We'll go evens odds the same way again. It's a 4, so Ced. Unfortunately, you will take 12. I am going to draw 10 cards and untap 5 lands.
Before you get started,
Yes,
I got to think about something real quick.
for sure.
So I could tap this, but I might take more damage than I can actually spend.
Ooh, yeah, That's tough because you can't really control the exact amount of mana there.
Yeah, no. Yurlok is getting me. It's rough. It's rough, boys. But yeah, I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to let that go through.
Okay, so
You shuffle your graveyard into your deck, right?
I believe so. So instead, I don't think I've actually ever cast this for X is 10. Shuffle your graveyard into your library, draw X cards, and untap up to 5 lands, and I have no maximum hand size. So yeah, this gets exiled, but everything else gets reshuffled, and then I draw 10. And then I will have to deal 12 damage to one of Ced's creatures. I'll go ahead and hit the Ced. You can pick whether the Farhaven elf or the what do you call them? Keeper of Progenitus.
I kind of want you to hit Yurlok, but we're not going to do that because he wants to spend mana. We're not going to let him do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't hit Yurlok. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's see what I get, and I'm going to untap all these lands. So
Yurlok has actually been hurting me this game too.
Ooh, okay. And then we go keep 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Just doing some math. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this for 3. Ah, don't want to drop that. Tap this for 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna tap for 7 because your life is at 5. You have no way to gain life on board, correct? I'm trying to read your permanents right now.
No, I don't have a way to gain life on board.
Okay, so then I will go ahead and tap for 7, and I'm going to cast Electro Dominance where X is 5 targeted at your face.
I will tap that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to mana drain it.
I will Sublime Epiphany the mana drain.
All right, I think that gets me.
Ooh, so many cards being cast, and I don't know what many of them do.
Sublime Epiphany does so. It's first it counters a spell, then it cooks my breakfast, then it does my taxes, and then it takes my cat for a walk. Cooks my cat's food. Then it bounces a permanent. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce. It doesn't really matter. I'll just bounce your keeper Ced. I'll create a token that's a copy of one of my creatures. I'll make a second Chandra's Incinerator. And then I can draw a card. And then I also, on top of all that, I get the 5 CMC or less spell for free because of the... what do you call it? The Electro Dominance. So I'm going to flash out a Strionic Resonator.
Sen, did you just go to 0?
Yeah, because the Electro Dominance was for 5, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then
I would have gone to 1 if the counter spell was going through.
Ced, I'm going to swing the team at you for 13.
13?
Yeah.
All right. You... Man, I should have killed myself before combat.
Well, I do have to say, I know that was the big controversy with Ken. I have to say entering combat. So I do have to say entering combat. You have the opportunity.
Let me see. I don't even think I have enough. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Those
8,
tap for 8.
9.
Those tap for 3. I'm sorry. Those tap for 3 instead of 2.
Well, you bounced my.
Oh, you're right. Just 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got me. You got me either way.
That was a
good game.
Close. That was a very dramatic.
Yeah. I just wanted to. I really just wanted to see who would go out, who would take the game with all the mana available.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's the Vial Smasher.
Yeah, I got lucky. One of those 2 had to hit him. That was basically where I was sitting at. I just needed the 50-50 roll of the dice to go in my direction.
Personally, I was rooting for Vito.
Yeah, Vito, I think, is such a fun card. Just because I never play life gain myself. I just don't. Maybe it's because again I don't like math. I don't like adding things, so I don't play any life gain. But it's always such an interesting strategy to me. All right, so that was I think I was a
Yeah,
pretty-
with you with that spell bomb on the field, I couldn't. I did not want to do an ad nause and dump a bunch of stuff in the graveyard and then do a living death, because then you could just get rid of the graveyard. And then when the extra planar lens got blown up, I was like, well, there goes all my mana.
That was definitely rough, but I was really impressed that you put up such a good showing in spite of that.
Yeah.
Spice, good night. Thank you. Oh, it's 2:30. I am not good with time zones. It is 2:30 over there, so thank you for staying up so late.
Thanks for joining us.